I want to know what's the step-by-step from between now and December 31st. What's the launch? What's the strategy now to maximize your Christmas sales? To anything? What is it? Let's hear it. Just give me a. It's for me selfishly, Neil. I'm getting free consulting from you here. Okay. I want to know the next. I want to know the next 75 days. Okay. What would you, if you were me and everybody, what would you do to blow out, do $5 million in sales at Christmas? What's the plan?
So I'm not going to give the basic, simple stuff like run promotions and stuff because
No. What's the plan? Let's hear it.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
The first thing I would do is I would go find someone who is in similar industries and do cross promotions. Kind of like the syndicate, that still works. Not as much on social media, but it works really well with blog posts, emails, going live, like those types of things. Works really well. The next thing that I would try to do, and this crushes it, but no one's really doing it. Okay, so on your phone, when you have like that Instagram, Snapchat, you do stories and people keep swiping on the stories and they're going from next story to the next story, right? That's the behavior pattern. Have you noticed with ads, people try to get you to go to their landing page? And this trick is money. So what we do is we take the copy that you would have in the landing page and the message, and you break it down into 4 or 5 stories. So then people are getting the marketing message within the story, so they don't even have to go to your page. And then when they're ready to complete the transaction, boom, then you can have them swipe up and then go from there.
That I like. That's really good.
The next thing I would do is I would start going live on the social networks and start selling live. So a lot of you guys have seen Tai Lopez. Tai Lopez has done really well recently with his acquisitions of Pier 1, Dress Barn, a few of those companies that he's been buying from bankruptcy. One of the things that Tai has done really well is he'll go live and he'll sell when you're going live. Because remember, the social networks right now want their live to compete with live TV. That's why they call it live. And they're pushing really hard. So they just make it go viral and just tell random people who aren't even your followers all about it. The next thing I want you to do is you're probably already creating video content for sales or anything like that. But there's this hack that right now that'll allow you to crush it on YouTube anytime you create video content that not too many people are doing. See, YouTube marketing is the opposite of traditional SEO. Traditional SEO is you create content, you build the links, you get the shares, optimize your code. 6 months, year later, you start doing decently well. YouTube is whatever does the best within the first 24 hours, if not even the first hour when a video goes live. They just push it viral. And even if you don't go viral, they push you really high in the rankings on YouTube for a lot of the keywords that are associated with your video. So what I would do is if I'm creating a video that's related to my products, my services, even if it's boring, I would send out an email blast, a push notification blast within the first 24 hours of the video going live. Because you get all these people going to YouTube and viewing it. It sends signals to YouTube saying, hey, we should rank this really high on YouTube. So then you start ranking for all the sales terms or product related terms or marketing related terms or whatever they are to your business. And that drives tons of sales. The next thing I would do if I were you is there's all these blogs out there. Okay. It's hard to build an audience, but what you can do is you can guest post. So what we like doing is we'll go out to all the bloggers, because remember, blogs want content because the more content they create, the more traffic they generate. And it costs money. They usually have to pay people. So if you go to them, you're saying, hey, I'm going to create free blog content for you and it's going to be high quality. They'll be like, yeah, sure. So then what I do is I like going to all these blogs, the big ones, Forbes, Entrepreneur, New York Times, whatever it may be. Ask them to contribute an article and create lists. Top 10 ways to improve your sales skills. Top 10 toasters. Literally, you can have articles that are list-based. And within there, include your own products. Maybe not number 1, but number 2 or number 3. And when you start doing that, you'll start getting a lot of people going back to your website and buying. Another thing that you can do, and this is a really easy strategy, we all have lists. And what you'll find is over time, your open rates go really down, especially during the holiday seasons. Here's a simple, silly hack. Scrub your list. If you actually make your list smaller and take all the people who don't open up your emails and stop sending to them, Gmail, Outlook, they'll put your emails in the inbox instead of the promotions tab. Because what ends up happening is if you send emails and a larger and larger proportion don't open the emails, they assume that most people don't care for your content. And even the people that would have liked it, they'll start sending their emails in the promotions tab. So when you scrub your list, it actually says, oh, these people are all active. So whoever you send your emails to in the future, it'll ensure that your emails stay in the promotion tab. And another email hack that we love doing, and we do this before Q4 and early Q4, we'll send out a few emails just asking a simple question or two, yes or no questions, because then you get a ton of responses and replies. It starts adding people to the address book, and it tells them, hey, we love content from this person because they're engaging. Then all your emails start going into the inbox, and you'll start getting way better deliverability and way better clicks.
Boom. All right, listen, you run a business, I run a business, right? It's great when things are growing fast, going like gangbusters, but if you're like me, then all the expensive legal and compliance work that goes into your company really just must drive you insane, right? Now, maybe if you got a regular lawyer, but they'll probably charge you a massive retainer if you do, or an hourly rate in the hundreds of dollars. I mean, take it from me, I paid a lot of lawyers in my life, and nothing bleeds you dry faster than they do, the damn lawyers. That's why I love BizCounsel. BizCounsel lets you hire your own business attorney for a monthly rate that's less than what most lawyers would charge you for 1 hour. They help you with all your contracts. They give you advice on using independent contractors, reducing your taxes, and more. BizCounsel does all the core services of a business lawyer, but for massively less money. It's truly an amazing product. Now, when I hire someone, I want that individual to be proactive, the very best. And BizCounsel is just that. They are very proactive. When laws change, when regulations change, they're going to alert you ahead of time so you're never left behind the 8 ball. And like I said, I insist on always hiring the best people for the job for all my companies, and the team behind BizCounsel really is at the very top of the heap. They're the same people who founded LegalZoom, so you know they're going to deliver with an awesome product. Honestly, it's really a no-brainer. There's never been a better time for you right now to get started with BizCounsel. For a limited time, BizCounsel is waiving their $300 initial setup fee for all of my listeners. Just go to bizcounsel.com/wolf. Again, that's bizcounsel.com/wolf. Modern business attorneys for modern businesses. That's their slogan, and I promise you're going to love it.